The National Electrical Code, specifically Article 230.24b2, states that service drop conductors must have a minimum clearance of 900 mm, which is equivalent to 36 inches, over the roof surface where it is accessible by persons on a roof. Article 230.24b2 allows for a reduction in the clearance to 600 mm, which is equivalent to 24 inches, where such conductors are not readily accessible from a roof or where the roof has a slope greater than 412. If the service pole is 3 to 4 feet from the bottom horizontal of the roof, assumed to be the eave, and the roof has a slope of less than 412, the service drop conductors must have a clearance of 3 feet, or 900 mm from the roof surface. However, since the service pole is not readily accessible from the roof, it may be possible to reduce the clearance to 2 feet, or 600 mm, under Article 230.24b2 of the NEC. To be safe and ensure compliance with the NEC, it is recommended to maintain a clearance of at least 3 feet, or 900 mm, between the service drop conductors and the roof surface. This provides adequate protection against potential hazards and ensures the safety of personnel accessing the roof. Understanding these requirements is crucial for ensuring electrical safety and compliance with building codes. When working with electrical installations, always consult the latest edition of the NEC and local regulations, as codes can be updated and may vary depending on the jurisdiction. Proper installation and maintenance of electrical services are essential for preventing electrical hazards and ensuring the reliable delivery of power to a building. Firstly, ensure that all electrical work is performed by qualified and licensed electricians who are familiar with the applicable codes and regulations. Secondly, always de-energize electrical circuits before working on them to prevent electric shock. Thirdly, use appropriate personal protective equipment, such as insulated gloves and safety glasses, when working with electrical equipment. Fourthly, inspect electrical installations regularly for signs of damage or wear, such as frayed wires, loose connections, or corroded components. Fifthly, replace any damaged or worn electrical components promptly to prevent electrical hazards. Sixthly, ensure that electrical panels and equipment are properly labeled and accessible for maintenance and inspection. Seventhly, use ground fault circuit interrupters, GFCIs, in wet locations such as bathrooms and kitchens to protect against electric shock. Eighthly, install surge protectors to protect electronic equipment from voltage spikes and surges. Ninthly, follow manufacturer's instructions for the installation and maintenance of electrical equipment. Tenthly, educate occupants about electrical safety and the proper use of electrical appliances. Remember, electrical safety is a shared responsibility, and by following these recommendations, you can help to prevent electrical accidents and ensure the safety of your home or building. Additionally, consider the environmental factors that may affect electrical installations, such as temperature, humidity, and exposure to corrosive substances. Choose electrical equipment and materials that are suitable for the specific environmental conditions to ensure long-term reliability and safety. When installing underground electrical services, ensure that they are buried at the proper depth and protected from physical damage by conduits or other protective measures. Properly backfill trenches and compact the soil to prevent settling and damage to the underground cables. For overhead electrical services, ensure that the conductors are properly supported and spaced to prevent sagging and contact with other objects. Use appropriate hardware and insulators to secure the conductors to poles or buildings. Regularly inspect overhead conductors for signs of damage, such as broken strands or cracked insulators, and repair or replace them as needed. Consider the aesthetic impact of electrical installations and choose equipment and materials that blend in with the surrounding environment. Conceal wiring and equipment whenever possible to minimize visual clutter and improve the overall appearance of the building. Use landscaping to screen electrical equipment from view and create a more attractive environment. When upgrading or renovating electrical systems, consider the future needs of the building and install sufficient capacity to accommodate anticipated growth. Install additional circuits and outlets to avoid overloading existing circuits and creating potential hazards. Use energy-efficient lighting and appliances to reduce electricity consumption and lower utility bills. Consider installing renewable energy systems such as solar panels or wind turbines to generate electricity on site and reduce reliance on the grid. Work with qualified professionals to design and install electrical systems that meet your specific needs and budget. Obtain all necessary permits and inspections to ensure that the work is performed safely and in compliance with applicable codes and regulations. Keep accurate records of all electrical work performed, including plans, specifications, and inspection reports. This information can be valuable for future maintenance and repairs. By following these guidelines and working with qualified professionals, you can ensure that your electrical systems are safe, reliable, and efficient. Electrical safety is an ongoing process that requires constant vigilance and attention to detail. By staying informed about the latest codes and regulations and following best practices, you can help to prevent electrical accidents and protect yourself and others from harm. Remember, electricity is a powerful force that must be treated with respect. Always exercise caution when working with electrical equipment and never take shortcuts that could compromise safety. If you are unsure about any aspect of electrical work, consult with a qualified electrician for assistance.